Hey everyone, this video is kicking my bum. This is the third time I record this. I recorded this last night and I tried to upload it. It didn't upload. And my camera is telling me that I don't have enough space. So I'm going to try to do this video in maybe 5 minutes. So yesterday I was thinking, oh my God, if I listened to myself, I wouldn't be here. Last year, a year ago, my husband asked me to buy our tickets and get ready to go to the Dominican, and I told him, oh, I don't want to travel next summer because I might have a baby, I might be 9 months pregnant, I don't want to buy the tickets and not being able to go. So he forced me to buy the ticket. He said, whatever happens, happens. If you're pregnant, we'll deal with it. If you have a baby, we'll deal with it. But now buy the tickets. So I went ahead and I bought the tickets. I bought the tickets and I know for sure that I was not gonna be able to come here because I thought, a whole year I will be pregnant, not being able to travel. Oh, I will be home with a small little babies. And I went ahead and I bought the tickets, and here I am today, a year later, when I didn't want to buy the tickets. So I decided to do this video to talk about the do's and the don'ts when trying to have a baby, because there's a lot of things we try to put off because we don't know if we're gonna be pregnant or not. So this is my experience. I am not a doctor, I am not a nurse, I am not a counselor. I cannot tell people what to do. I cannot tell people I will be good for you, so you know I will be good for you. So it's my experience and I learned from it, and I decided to do this video. Maybe some people will maybe be having the same problem that I've been having over the past year. So I have 7 don'ts when you're trying to conceive, the things that you shouldn't do. My number one thing is try not to put things up. You know, we put a lot of things to the side when we're trying to conceive. We don't want to run. We don't want to exercise. We don't want to travel. We don't want to go away. We don't want to do this. We don't want to do that. And life goes on. You try the very best that you can, and if it happens, it happens. When you are living with a partner or with kids, they do have to live. You have to live. You cannot just stay home and wait for a miracle to happen to have this baby. So I learned from that, and trying to do it now. Just go on with it. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. So my number one thing is try not to put things off. And my number two is exercising. Don't stop exercising. I didn't stop exercising. I've been exercising at least 5-6 days a week for the past at least 7 years. I love exercising. I love moving. If I don't exercise, I will gain, honest to God, I will gain 20-30 pounds in a couple of months. So I did not stop exercising. I've been teaching Zumba fitness for the past 3 years, and I teach 6 days a week. And what I did, I modify my workout on my 2-week weight. I stopped bouncing up and down. I stopped jumping. I stopped squatting and all these things. So I take it low, not completely low, but my heart rate still goes up, but I don't bounce. I tell all my participants, do it at your own pace. If I'm slowing down, that doesn't mean you have to. Listen to your own body. So that's what everybody does in my class. So on my 2-week weight, I always take it easy, no jumping, no bouncing, and I never had any problem. Even though in my head I always feel like, oh my God, is this putting what do you call it? Could this cause a problem for me to conceive? I always ask myself this question, but I know it's that. So don't stop jogging, running, spinning, and all these things. You can take it at your own pace. Even if you're doing it in a group, in your 2 week wait, you can slow down a bit. And 3, it's not to stress my husband. I try not to stress him with my HPT test, with my OPK test. I have my test. I see that I am ovulating. I find a way to have the baby dance. I bring it in a way so he doesn't really know. Is it today? He's not stupid. He has a master's degree in biology, so he knows a lot about what's going on. But I try not to tell him. He might think, well, she will be ovulating in the next couple of days, or I give him a hint. But I try not to show him the test. Not now. I will be tonight. I will be tomorrow. Look at the pregnancy test. Is it positive? I try not to, because it's, to me, maybe not to all of you, to me it's a little bit stressful every month when you're in your 2 week wait, you testing and all that. I mean, they are not stupid. They will see how you feel, and to me there's no reason to bring him more stress, because if I'm always stressed out and bring the stress to him, he'll be stressed out. So I try not to stress him out when it comes to TTCing. So we do our baby dances, whatever we have to do, and we talk about, if we have a baby, this and that, but not all the time, not too often. And my number 4 is, do not start buying all kinds of baby items. Oh my Lord, you guys. One day I'll do a video to show you the stuff that I have. I've been buying baby stuff for the past year. I mean, you name it, I have it. I have crib, I have 2 cradles, I have baby wipes, diapers, baby pillows, baby tub. I mean, there is absolutely nothing I don't have. The only thing I don't have, I had, but I sold it because it was taking too much space, is a changing table. But I still have the changing pads. There is nothing I don't have. If I have baby tonight, well, maybe not here. If I was at home, I could have a baby right now. I wouldn't need anything at all. I have everything that you can even imagine. So it's one thing. If I had to do again, I wouldn't do it. I would maybe buy a thing or two, like a cute little outfit and stuff like that, because it's so hard. You go out everywhere you go, every store you go, you'll find some baby stuff. So I would keep it to a minimum, because it's stressful when I go to my basement and everything tells me that I'm not pregnant. I don't have the baby, that I should have the baby. Why do I have all these things? So I wouldn't do it like that again. I would buy maybe little things, but furnitures and all stuff like that, I always think, what's going to happen if I don't get pregnant ever? So what do I do with all this thing? I know I can sell them, but it's another stress. So my number 5 is, do not start eating for 2 until you are pregnant. I've been eating for 2 every month for the past year. Every month after you ovulate. For me, when I start having a surge of progesterone, I mean, I'm hungry all the time. I cannot stop eating, and I always say, well, maybe I'll be pregnant, so I don't stop eating. I want this, I want that, I'll eat it. I feel like I have craving all the time. I eat it. So if you are watching what you're eating, you're watching your weight, it's something that you shouldn't do. You should be very sensitive to what you're eating. So I have gained at least 20 pounds in the past year since I've been trying to conceive. I will put my thumbnail on this, and with a picture that I took before I started to conceive. I had almost a 6-pack. I was in shape, I was fit, I looked good. Now, I mean, I don't even go in the pool in my bikini. I just feel that I have gained so much weight. Yes, I'm not too short. I'm 5'8", 5'8 and a half. And I am built with a lot of muscle, but when it's not in shape. I was going to say, I can say I'm not in shape. So try to think about what you're eating when you're eating it and all that. If you are 105 pounds, 110 pounds, maybe you can afford to gain 5 pounds, 10 pounds, but when you are already 160 pounds, you gain 20 pounds. It's not helping trying to conceive. And my number 6 is, do not buy a load of maternity clothes. I did. And this is like this for me because I feel like maternity clothes are so expensive and you wear them just for, I don't know, a period of 6-7 months. Some people cannot wear them after they have the babies because they go back into shape very quickly and they don't want to wear, maternity clothes. For me, what I did, I started buying them about 6-7 months ago, and I have loads of them. I mean, everything I wear these days are maternity clothes. They are cute. Like the jeans, I can wear the jeans. You would never think they were maternity pants because the back pockets are nice and cute. The panel is really high, and I have my cute top on it. Nobody can see it. My logic was, if I buy them now and I start wearing them, and after the baby comes, it doesn't matter if I throw them out, if I give them away, because I use them for longer period of time rather than just wear them when you're pregnant and right after you have the baby. What do you do? So it's a do's and don'ts for me because I don't have a problem with that. If I had to do it again, I probably would do it again because I've been wearing my maternity clothes for the past 6 months. So and they look good. Nobody, absolutely nobody, even my husband doesn't even see it if I don't show it to him. And last but not least is not to tell the world about you TTCing. I was talking to my kids last night because they were asking me what kind of video you're doing, and I was telling him all my don'ts, and I said to my oldest not to tell the world about you TTCing, and he was laughing. He said, that's exactly what you're doing, Mom. I said, no, I told only 2 friends of mine, and he said, no, you're on YouTube, you're telling the world about it. He's so smart. So anyway, but what I mean is people around you, do not tell the world about it. For some people it's a good thing because some people, they want the support, they want the attention, they feel safe when they tell everybody. But to me, I told maybe 3 people, my sister and two of my best friends. And the thing is, when you tell people, they're always asking you, are you pregnant? Did you get pregnant? Are you waiting to hear? Did you have a test done? I mean, it's tiring sometimes. So I try to avoid one of them because the minute I see her, I say, did you get pregnant? Are you pregnant? So imagine if you tell a whole neighborhood every time you see them, that's the only thing they will be talking about. So it depends, if that's what you want, that's as you go with it. But to me, if I had to do it again, I probably wouldn't tell those 2 friends. They are really my best friends. They're good. They are not mean about it. They're not gossiping about it. It's just, to me, whenever I see them, it reminds me, oh my God, I have nothing to tell them. They're gonna ask me if I'm pregnant. What am I going to say? So let's move on to the do's. My do's is to number 1, do stop smoking and drinking. I mean, we all know it. When you're trying to conceive, you want to have your body as clean as possible. We start eating better, we start exercising, so smoking and drinking is not the smartest thing to do. I have never smoked in my life. My mom, my dad, they were both smokers, and me and my sister, we never ever smoked. We have a glass of wine or 2, but we do not smoke. And my number 2 do's is, do start exercising. If you have not started, now it's time, even though you're trying. Don't think that if you're pregnant, you're gonna miscarry because you're exercising. Well, the likelihood is probably zero, because if you have never exercised before and now you start to exercise, you're not gonna be the hardcore person who's gonna be, not sleeping and exercising 3 or 4 times a day. But do go for a walk. 45 minutes walk will do you good. A light jog will be good. I see pregnant women jogging. I wouldn't do it, but they say it is safe. My number 3 is find something for you to distress, like yoga, meditation, Pilates, anything that will take things off your mind, especially yoga. I have never done yoga before ever in my life, but I do meditation. It is awesome. You send your family to another room, you go to another room where you just take about 30 minutes. You don't need more, 40 minutes to take the time to get in touch with your own self. It's a really good thing. It will not take your problems away, but for the 30 minutes you're doing it, you will feel your body relax, you will feel your mind and spirit is at ease. My number 4 is, yes, do bulk up on OPKs and pregnancy tests, because you never know. You may think you're gonna get pregnant next month and it might take you a year or 6 months or 7 months. I wish it won't for you, but it happens. I never thought I would be here talking to you after a whole year of trying, and I'm still nowhere. If you find them on sale, I always look for them. If you find them on sale, buy them, because you never know. You might need a few of them. And my number 5 is, you do tell. Yes, find a friend that you find that will listen to you, that you can talk to tell about your struggles, what's going on. If you can find the one friend, the way I go with it, I try to tell the one friend when I'm talking to that listen, not the person who you're talking, they cannot wait for you to shut up for them to talk. Find that one person that when you're talking, they listen, because sometimes when you're dealing with all these problems, you cannot conceive, you don't know what's going on, you're waiting for a result from the doctors, you can find somebody you can go talk to. They don't even have to talk to, but they have to listen. So that's the one friend that I think everybody needs in their lives. And that's it. That's my number 5 do's. There's probably hundreds of them, but those are mine. So if you have some, put them down there in the comment box, and you never know who you might help. Thanks for watching. Bye.